Alright, I want to talk about my endless delve plans. I intend on using Blood of Summer, 2 of them in fact. That's going to be giving me increased movement speed per frenzy charge. It's going to give me increased frenzy charges, area of effect, and chance to gain frenzy charge on kill. I'm going Slayer. I'm going to path in this fashion, starting here. I've never played Endless Delve. I don't know when we get our ascendancy points. I don't know when they are handed out, but I'll go here and up through here to get immunity of bleed, attack speed, overleech, cannot be stunned while leeching, all this good stuff. Then over here to get more damage with hits and ailments against unique enemies. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of unique enemies on Delve, but it also gives cannot take reflect physical damage. I don't know if there's reflect in Delve. I never really paid attention to any of that. I'm not sure there is reflect in Delve. But anyways, this is how I'm going to roll it. Now, you're wondering, what skills am I going to use? Why would I pick 2 of these swords? Well, the skill I'm going to use is cast while channeling either Reap or Exsanguinate. Probably Reap. I'm going to do cast while channeling Reap with Corrupted Fever. So it's going to be a corrupted, is it corrupted or corrupting? I think it's corrupting fever. It's going to be a Slayer, cast while channeling, corrupting fever, cyclone build. I am probably going to path over this way, like this. All these are good nodes. I would go here, but I don't really give a shit about the attack damage, so that'll be purely for the block. I don't really need that block. Gonna pop down over this way. Biggity bam, biggity bam. Boosh, boosh. I could probably get away with 3% increased damage per charge. If not, then I'll do the 100% increased charge. There's another section where I'm going to go where I might be able to get both if I really wanted to. So that's the thing. There's a lot of cold damage in Delve, so I'm going to path there. And I am going to get this maximum resistances up through here in order to get this 26% increased physical damage. I want that physical damage. It's going to be pretty great. I might go here for the accuracy and the dex and intelligence. I might not go there, so we'll path out for now. Going to swing upwards all the way around this way. As such, grab that right there. And here, if I wanted to path in, I can grab that to get the 100% increased duration. But I don't think I'll need that because I'm getting a chance to gain frenzy here, chance to gain endurance here. And with Endless Delve, I'm pretty sure it's constantly shitting out enemies. There may be a few points where they won't be shitting out enemies, and I'll need to find a way to get endurance charges without getting endurance charges from kill. So I might throw on the aura, the war cry, and maybe pop some of these nodes here to get minimum power of 10. Or I can go up here and get this one. But I might pop that on for the rare bosses if I absolutely have to. I'm going to path this way as such. Going to be running probably Grace and Malevolence to do more damage over time. Over yonder, like such. If I get jewel sockets, I'll pop that. If I don't get jewel sockets, I'll leave it there. Probably won't do this one. I probably won't need the evasion, but if I need the evasion, I'll pop one more to get that. Over here for more physical damage, because physical damage is hot. Damage over time, life and strength, path like that, over here like so. Boom. This 2 mana per hit and 4 life per hit, you're going to be pretty nice. This should allow me to just keep my Cyclone fueled and my life up while I'm casting Exsanguinate or Reap. I might path into here because this is 10% life and then increase total life recovery from Leech. I might not, depends. But this right here is kind of the base plan. And from here, I will tweak it as needed. Now, I have no clue what the damage is going to do. I'm going to have a lot of frenzy charges. Right, just from the weapon, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the base 3 of 9. With no effort, I'm going to have 9 frenzy charges, 9 endurance charges. Now that 9 is going to be multiplied by these 8s for increased damage, and then 6 times 9 for increased damage. So I'm getting a lot of damage, and this is global damage, which will apply to Corrupting Fever. It will apply to Reap, and all of that jazz. It should be pretty good. I'm not sure how Reap is going to scale in terms of damage, but the cast while channeling and Reap is basically going to be kind of a free spell. I'm hoping to do most of my damage with Corrupting Fever. Path out of that, if I don't use it, we're at level 77. This is the base. I'll probably path over this way as such. Maybe grab strength bonuses applied to spells. Pop up to here, because this 16% physical damage is pretty good. As a physical damage increase, there's not a lot of physical damage in this game. I'm not going to be pathing over here for this 40% increased physical damage, because that's just too far. And then from here, I think this is mostly it. I can grab immunity to Corrupting Blood here, so no Corrupting Blood on me. No Reflect Physical, no bleeding. Poison I'll have to contend with. Chaos Resistance I'll have to contend with. For Chaos Resistance, if I really wanted to come over this way and get some Chaos Resistance there. There's a little here, but this Chaos damage over time is not worth it. So Chaos Res will be a massive downside for me. I should get pretty good spell suppression. I'm rocking this. I won't have a lot of dex, but there's a lot of dex nodes that I'm grabbing, so I do get quite a bit of dex for this spell suppression. Right now I'm 88. If I make it to 90, I can go there to get a jewel. You know, I'm not sure what kind of jewels you get in this delve. If you don't get good jewels, I can just not do these nodes here. But I imagine at some point I'm going to get good jewels. I have absolutely no clue how this build is going to work. I find it interesting. I find it unique. And I've never played it. I've never tested it. I have absolutely no clue how it's going to go. I don't know if I'm going to play softcore or hardcore, but I imagine with this kind of a setup, I should be ultra tanky. Ultra tanky. So I'm imagining hardcore is how I'm going to go. And with these Blood of Summers, I also increase area of effect by 20%. I'm going to be running 2, so I'm at 40% increased area of effect, which I think will help with Reap, which is why I'm thinking Reap instead of Sanguinet for the cast while channeling. I could do cast on crit, but I'm probably not going to be critting that much, so I'm probably going to stick with cast while channeling. If I get some crit somehow, I will do cast on crit. But there's not a lot of crit nodes, and I don't want to go out of my way to get crit nodes. Now, in terms of life, I'm popping a life node here, a life section, a life section, a life section, life section, life section, life section. So I'm getting, oh, and this little micro life section. I'm getting a lot of life here. 4.4 life regeneration on top of leech should keep me pretty stacked. 168% increased maximum life. That's pretty high for a lot of the builds that I build, usually not that high. Potentially, I could path over here and get these life nodes here, and then this all elemental resistances. But I'm not sure I want to do that. That is the plan. I could also go over here and get this damage leech nodes. Not sure I'm going to do that because I'm already getting these ones. That is the plan. I hope it works out well. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to start. I think I'll start over here to get this frenzy node here. This is probably where I'll head straight down over to here and get these two. And I should be pretty tanky because I'm not exactly sure when I'll be getting this. But once I get this, I'll have endurance charges and frenzy charges for absolute days. It should be very tanky. I'm not sure the damage will get there. I guess there's a way you can cheese it with dynamite. I don't know how to do that. I saw someone talking about dynamite, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go that route. I don't view cheesing Endless Delve with dynamite as rewarding or satisfying. I know some people are racing to get first, But if I have to swallow my pride in order to get first to play something I don't want to play, I would rather not get first. Not that I'm could even get first, even if I went dynamite. I'm not saying the only reason I'm not getting first is I'm not cheesing the system with dynamite. There's no way in hell I have the patience, the attention span, the skill, the determination, and the drive to get first place in any of these events. The people that get first place are far superior to me in this game in every measurable way, except for maybe building off the wall, unique, and flat out retarded builds. I am superior in that. That is my realm. Retardation is my go-to. It is my plan. It is my dream. And it is my life. Those are my Endless Delve plans. See you on Endless Delve.